Here is how to replace and adjust the belts on a Subaru Impreza. This is the 2005 model. First of all, this belt cover comes off, a bolt, a bolt, a bolt. All right, now this piece will come off, and this is actually welded onto this, so you can't pull this off. Don't think that it's stuck, it's actually tack welded on there. So you'll need to loosen up this bolt. You don't have to take it all the way out, just loosen it up, and then it opens up like a hood, like so, and then you can get at your belts. Now, if all you want to do is measure tension, you just push in halfway between the pulleys and look for a 1/4 inch of deflection on them. Here, and I guess here. That one looks a little loose. That's probably why it's squeaking. And then your tensioners are here and here. So on the alternator side, we've already loosened up the bolt that it pivots on, and then down in here, you see a bolt right there that goes through to the back, and in order to allow it to up and down motion, you want to loosen that bolt up, and then when you turn this, it's going to raise it up or lower it. So what we're going to want to do is lower it to give me some slack, pull the belt off, and then put a new belt on. All right, so I've lowered it. Now you can see that's loose enough for me to slip off. On the air conditioning side, loosen up that bolt, which runs the tensioning pulley, so that it can slide up and down, and then turn this baby here to bring it up. And if you bring the pulley up, that'll loosen up the tension and you can change it. And with that all loosened up, you can just undo it here. Ta-da! So installation is the reverse of removal. There are two different thicknesses. So the skinny one goes on first, that's your air conditioning one, and then the fat one goes on second, that runs your alternator. All right, here's the brand and the model numbers of the belts I'm using, and it's pretty obvious where they go. Skinny one goes in the skinny track, fat one goes in the fat track. I think they're around $20 each. The new belt is going to be a little tighter than the old belt just by nature, so you want to loosen up your tensioner extra before you try to slide it on here. And then make sure it's in all the grooves on all three of the pulleys. And crank this sucker up until you have a 1/4 inch of free play on this one. Alright, so I've taken a ruler and I've measured that out to be 1/4 inch deflection when I push on it. If your car is older than 2008, this air conditioning belt is going to be a stretchy belt, kind of like stretchy pants.
When you are a man, sometimes you wear stretchy pants.
And you won't have to adjust the tension on it. It's a different system. Alright, same deal on the alternator side. Slip it on. Tighten up this bolt and then tighten up the bolt that keeps it from moving down here. So there were a lot of bolts involved in torquing everything down, so let's make sure that we've covered them all. There's this one here that keeps the bolt from moving up and down, so we want to tighten that one. We want to tighten up this bolt after we put the cover back on to keep the alternator from moving. And then down here, there's the bolt on the pulley that we need to tighten back up to keep the pulley in place. All right, let's crank it up and see what happens.